with Wilderness Innovation. A number of people have asked over the last little while, is it possible to make a hammock out of our tarps? And of course it is. I'm sitting in one right here. And basically it's really only practical with our PSTL, our large tarp, which is 10 by 10. The standard tarp we use a lot of times on the diagonal, and it would be a little too short putting up here for a hammock for an adult anyway. But yeah, it's very simple to do. It's very sturdy, making a hammock out of a tarp like this, because we're actually kind of doubling it over. So anyway, but it's very easy, very simple to do. You can do it in a few minutes. So let me just show you what you do here to turn our large tarp, the PSTL, into a comfortable hammock. So the first thing that we want to do to turn the 10 by 10 tarp into a poncho is we're taking it and folding it in half to get it to this point. So now we're about 5 feet wide right here. One thing that we want to do, just to maximize the strength of it and everything, is the 10 by 10 tarp has a hem or a seam that you'll see running down from end to end going one direction. And we want that seam to be running lengthwise, because it's stronger if we have the fabric is uncut and unseamed going this direction. So the main thing you want to do is when you fold it in half is make sure you fold it in half so that one edge is that hem that runs down there and there's no seams running crossways. So once again, from this end, we've already folded it in half like that, and then we have folded it in half so that the hem, the seam in the tarp is running lengthwise from end to end, head to toe, you might say. So we've done that, and we bring this, what I like to do, doesn't really matter, bring the corners on in so you're meet in the middle, and grab the whole thing right there. And then at that point, I like to try to get this as even as possible on this end, because that will make it lay better when you cinch everything up. So now we just get to that point right there. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is, essentially we're going to make a Larks Head knot to put over the end of our tarp. And you can do it a number of different ways. I mean, all you stick your fingers through there, go like that. So what you've got is just two loops twisted together like that. That makes your Larks Head. And then we can just bring the end of the tarp over here. Try to kind of do this. I actually already have this thing tied to the tree. So I'm going to try to do it under tension here. See if I can do it. So all we want to do is bring that up there. Right there is it. That's all I got to do. Right there. One thing that you kind of want to do so that your hammock lays evenly, and because we've folded the way we folded it, we have, you know, the edges right here. So it's ideal if you have where those edges come together on both ends, make it so that the Larks Head right here is engaging right over the top of those edges. And that'll keep it from twisting one way or the other. It'll be even, more even laying in it. And once you lay in it, if it's kind of uneven, you can just twist this knot back and forth a little bit to make it lay good. But basically that's all there is to it right there. Now I've got myself a hammock, and to me there's a nice reference here right on the halfway mark, right on that hem, is one of your tie-out tabs for the tarp. So if you grab one edge here and you grab that, when you pull it out, that's your hammock right there. So all I got to do if I want to get in here is just go like that. I'm in. I can adjust it however I want to. So now I'm nicely seated in here. No problem, cozy, and you know, I can lay in here. Got a nice, very nice, cozy hammock to lay in using my PSTL, my large tarp. So I can lay in here and be nice and cozy. And now if I don't spread this all the way out, when I get in it, I can lay on it but not be all the way kind of in it like the sides wrapped up on me. If I want everything to kind of wrap around me a little more, I just kind of pull it out when I get in, so that way it wraps more up around me, because I got 5 feet of width, so I got plenty to wrap up around me. So another thing you can do is you can instead of getting in here like we did, you know, where we have it folded in half, you can actually lift to separate it to where, see, this is the face side of the fabric, this is the insides here. I can even get in down there, and in fact I'll just show you. You can even get in right there, and then have what you want to do is gather most of your material out to one side there. And now when I get in here, I can actually put kind of a lid over the top of me here. So now I'm literally inside my tarp. Now I'm literally inside my hammock. And you know, if you ever need to do that, that's another option. You need to get a little more out of the weather or whatever. So anyway, this is Perry Peacock with Wilderness Innovation. Just answering a couple of questions here that people have asked, and wanted to just show how easy it is to set up your tarp if you have the large one, the PSTL 10 by 10. Makes a great hammock very easily. You know, of course, I would personally use the our poncho, which is designed to be set up as a hammock as well, rather than carrying a tarp in there to make a hammock out of it, because this is double the fabric you need for a hammock, you know. So, but just want to show that it can be done, and hey, if you run into a time when this is what you need, go ahead and do it. Turn your tarp into a hammock. And it works very well, very quick, just takes a few minutes to set up. So anyway, I hope you enjoy your time in the outdoors. Use the gear however you need to. We try to make it as multi-purpose as we can. So be safe, have fun, enjoy the outdoors like I do. And take care. I'm going to go back into the cabin now. I think I'm going to stir me up a little breakfast and get on to my day. So y'all take care. We'll see you on the next video.